He already teleported me. Oh. Hey. Is anyone there? I mean, I know everyone in the classroom could probably hear me. Are there any teachers here yet? Well, anyway, I'm going to be live streaming this, so I would appreciate if people did try and stay away from me to keep my field of view clear, so that I can, so that everyone on my stream can see what I'm doing, what I can see. Hello.
Look at all these shoddy cannons, God.
Okay.
Wait, just a quick announcement here. If people continue to constantly just blow up TNT randomly, they will be removed because we're trying to. Rixiot's trying to teach a class here, and it's not helping.
Rixiot is blue, right?
Rixiot's blue.
Can we temporarily remove their ability to place blocks?
I actually
Not
can.
at this time. Can you?
Yep.
Okay.
Shall I? All right.
Yeah, let's do that for now.
Okay, I'd just like to speak real quick. If you continue to place blocks and just be disruptive, you're going to be removed. So please.
Yeah, you won't. We won't hesitate to ban you.
If you build a goddamn chaos cannon.
What did I do? Nothing.
By the way, just so you know, Rixiot and I believe, Rixiot and Sequoia, you guys are teaching together, right? So I believe you guys and your TAs should have world edit, so you should be able to reset this wall if you need to.
Alright, they no longer have the ability. They don't have ability to place blocks anymore, or they shouldn't.
Alright.
I'm just gonna blow up all this random crap really quick, just get rid of this.
Yeah,
so we can
start cleaning
actually
off the platforms, and we'll get this going.
Alright, I'm removing a lot of the water and stuff.
Alright.
I'd rather just blow them up with TNT. Kind of what this class is about.
So I'm live streaming this, just so you guys know.
Alright.
Yep.
So all these students can hear us, yeah?
Yeah, they can hear us, but they can't talk back.
Good.
Okay, Justin, they're still able to place blocks. So.
They are. Are they? I don't think they are.
No,
they aren't.
it doesn't seem so.
There's a bunch of lava everywhere.
Where's that? Where you at? Oh, I didn't do those worlds. I just did Rixiot's. Let me TP you.
Alright.
Oh.
So are we ready here?
Okay, who's doing this? What color is this?
Blue.
Not 100% sure.
We're in the blue room.
No, he's talking about the other one.
Okay, let's move to another world. Okay, while the class is being taught, let's make sure all the TAs are allowing the teachers to speak. Anyway, I'm going to go handle some other things. Good luck, guys. Thank you.
Alright. Rixiot, you're the teacher. Stop.
Are we ready to get started?
Yeah,
Yep.
everybody's ready.
Alright, well, it's evident that some of you know at least something about cannons, but, most of what I saw was completely impractical, ridiculous. Who's doing that? Most of what I saw was completely impractical and ridiculous, to the point where it can't really be utilized in an RFW environment. Yeah, there's the basic cannon, which is used often. Who is that guy right there?
I would recommend just letting the TAs try and take care of this stuff, and you just keep talking while.
Okay, who's doing what? Oh my god, what is this? It's Neon!
Yeah, Jermaine, take care of that guy.
Neoners.
What's Neoners?
And you can start selling quickly. Your
No.
your PayPal account to pay. They can pay with their
J-Bane, yeah. Did we lose the teachers?
No, we're still here.
Okay. I would recommend that the teachers just keep talking and doing what they're doing, and that if there's teaching assistants, they try and take care of anyone who's doing anything they're not supposed to be doing, and just go on with the class, try and move on.
So for those of you who are genuinely interested in learning about RFW, meet us down here on this platform. You'll see Seth Bling. Or no, a guy who looks like Seth Bling.
I'm
see
wearing
Mario,
diamond
and
armor.
I assume. Sorry.
Yeah, I'm right here.
Alright, so that guy who looks like Seth Bling. Alright, there we go. Organization, cool. So we're going to start for a little bit talking about concept, and I think that's a good place to start. Get that guy. Let me turn down my volume real quick. Alright. So, conceptually, what you need in a cannon in RFW is, there's a couple of areas to look at. There's setup time, which can be very vital. You know, it is called Race for the Wool, so speed is an element at times. And you'll see Segoy here standing on...
Anyoners. Nobody went to last username's world. Where he just disappeared, never mind.
Not here.
Alright, yeah, you'll see Segoy standing on the basic cannon. Some people call it the Vex cannon, so we'll just call it the basic cannon for now. And it's a good way to demonstrate, you know, the mechanics behind cannons themselves, which is, you know, the shockwave and the physics. As most of you may know, once a TNT is activated, it's subject to the shockwave of other TNTs. And utilizing And it utilizes the shockwave of other TNTs to propel that, you know, into target areas. So we'll go ahead and fire that now. A lot of you may have seen this, a lot of you know this. I understand that, but we're going to treat it as everyone, you know, beginning.
Can everybody please stand back from the cannon so other people can see?
Yeah, give them a little bit of room, please.
Yeah, we need to be able to see who's setting things on fire.
Thank you. Double Helix 99. Or no, was he putting it
No,
out?
I think he was putting it out.
Okay. Oh, misfire, hold on. Yeah, give him some room. Alright, and that's magic. So, that, you know, can be used in a lot of ways. You know, you can destroy plenty of objectives. I won't get into that. But that's the basis of cannonry. You know, and that's the really, really simple, you know, 3-shot, or 3-charge to 1-shot cannon. It's not all that efficient, but I mean, it's, as far as principle goes, you know, it's very simple to learn, and it's very simple to use. But for the purpose of this, we're gonna show you a different cannon. It's a bit more adaptable. It's easier to build. There's less redstone involved. It's fairly simple. It's not as simple as this, but it's very easy to learn, and it's very adaptable. So, let's go ahead and build a whiskey cannon up here.
Again, please, no one over the obsidian. Give him some room.
Yeah, watch it. I can't place. We are from Whiskey Brigade.
Ooh.
Alright. I should probably simplify this further.
Everyone, please, off the obsidian, or we're going to start kicking you.
Alright, this here is just a simple cannon that, as you might have just seen, can be upgraded, adapted, and changed in many ways. So, I'll shoot this for you. It does roughly the same thing as the last one. You know, TNT moves. But yeah, it can be upgraded, and this is just going to be the working model, so get familiar with this if you want to get a closer look. Now's a good time to do that. Oh, maybe it wasn't a good time to do that. Alright. So, in a minute, we'll have everyone, you know, build their own one of these. People will be flying around helping out with that. First, I'm just going to get into different what's the word? Different mechanisms for activating TNT. You've got levers, buttons, wire itself, and pressure plates. And try and keep these in mind when you develop your own cannons. There's pretty much two things that can be interchanged, as well as the construction of the cannon itself. There's also 3 interchangeable parts, and these always need to be kept in mind when you're aiming at something, in case your aim needs to be adjusted. So the first one being buttons, levers, pressure plates, and there's different ups and downs and little perks that each one of these has. You can obviously tell, buttons, levers, and pressure plates, they all have different means of activating them. And, the lever obviously can be kept activated, so sometimes all of these aren't going to be available. Buttons are usually my preferable, items to use when I'm building and using a cannon. And those aren't always available, so sometimes levers and pressure plates, which are much more accessible, need to be utilized. And so when training with cannons, we tend to use levers, since sometimes in the heat of the moment you can forget to turn them off. Misfires are very prone to happen with levers. So it's a good thing to train with a little bit of a difficulty element added to your cannon. Then also there's the firing block itself, which the TNT is lobbed from. So you can see we used slabs for the demonstration cannons. There are also a couple other options. We're just going to go over 3 primary ones. The first, let me refire this with a slab, and you can watch what that does. Excuse me, please. I just messed up and deleted my water supply. And what was that? Alright, so here, just watch the arc of this shot. Pretty unimpressive. Straightforward, low arc, yep.
Please don't go on top of cannon. Just move back so everyone can see.
God damn it, who pressed that?
Aw, come on, guys. Who pressed that? Everyone stand back from the cannon, alright? So that we can tell.
If you don't want to get blamed, back up.
Just stay away. Also, because no one else can see when you're all up in it.
So now we'll go over ladder, which gives you a bit more of a lob. Not really great for demonstrating, but you saw that it went a considerable bit higher than the last. And I can't really show it here since we don't have much range to work with, but there's also...
Put it right here.
You know what, I'm not even going to show them the fence one yet. Yep, well, I just needed to demonstrate that. You guys can, experiment more with that in a bit. I'm trying to move through this as quickly as possible so you have more time to actually learn it yourself and get some hands-on time. So, let me just kind of move forward with this. I'm trying to think where my place was. We're not going to go over chaos cannons. We won't do that. So we'll go over firing method now, real quick. You can see once that guy, Lakaroko, or something. He's gone now.
Already kicked.
Good. Yeah, that guy.
Good.
Alright, so right now, we'll do a quick demonstration. If you watch, once this TNT is activated, it flashes.
Sorry about that. I thought that was a mistake.
No, that's fine. Once this TNT is activated, it flashes, and it will flash 8 times before detonating. So go ahead and count that out.
7, actually.
7, whatever. 7 times. There's and that's the basis to firing. Timing, on the 8th it detonates. Okay, I mixed up, sorry. So on the 8th it detonates, and that's the basis to firing your cannon. Timing it is very vital sometimes. If you're aiming at just a wall face, your timing is completely essential in hitting your target. And a lot of time in RFW maps, you're going to be aiming at a wall, and you're going to need your TNT to hit the wall and then drop. So, timing that is very vital. The timing you want depends on your target. You can use, in many situations, one cannon to hit multiple targets, and you adjust your target by the timing itself. And you'll see more with that later when you start utilizing cannons. But usually, just when I'm test firing cannons, I give it a 3 timing. Third tick, then you activate your shots, and that's just a general, one just a default time to use. Is there anything else I need to go over, Segoy, before we let them start building?
No, I don't think so.
I mean, it was very ranting, and forgive me for that, but there's a lot of people here, so.
People have been
There's a
asking
lot
about
to
chaos
learn.
cannon.
All right. So yeah, I think I covered as much as I could with the time given, and we should have a fair amount of time, considering the delays and everything, to let you guys build your own cannons. I'll build this one more time if you'd like, and I'll kind of, narrate as I'm building. So you start out. You start out with 2 3-long rows of blocks, and then kind of make it into a little V. From there, you build up the last one by 2, and then you place 2 like so, and then you place 1 more on whatever side. It doesn't matter which, but the side that you placed it on will affect the orientation and the firing side of your cannon. So for now, let's pick right. From there, you pick your firing block. We'll use slab since that's most commonly known. And then you can use levers or buttons. Levers are, like I said, a bit harder to work with at times, and they can be easy to kind of forget about. So we'll use buttons here. You place 1 on that asymmetrical block, and then 1 on the same side as that on the kind of lip. And then from there, you need a water source right there. And then the cannon is loaded by placing 1 under that button, another in the middle, above the water source block. Take care not to destroy your water source. And I forgot to explain water source. God. And then 1 there for your charge. So, yeah, that's the basic construction. Please try not to leave this, try not to fire this one or alter it in any way. I'll leave this up as an example. Yeah, so if you want to get permissions... Oh, yeah, let me explain water source. The water's in the cannon to prevent the block destruction. And once a TNT falls into water, when it detonates, instead of destroying the blocks, it only releases the shockwave, which is also what deals damage to the players. But the shockwave is also what propels active TNT. And that's the basis of that. Sorry, I forgot to go over that earlier. But most cannons, most repeatable cannons, are going to have a water source block. I can't think of one without, but Minecraft, anything's possible. So, yeah, if you want to get permissions back up, we'll let them start building.
I'll do that.
For the sake of this format, we're going to aim at that large stone structure. So build your cannons aiming in that direction, not in the direction that mine is facing. Build it aiming right here towards this.
People may now place blocks.
Yep, if you'd like to build your own platform as well, if you find that there isn't one available, please build your own. Feel free to do that. Don't step on anyone else's toes. Try not to, be a funny guy and mess up other people's fun, and have fun. If you need questions, if you need help or ask any questions, try and let one of us know. Try not to talk any unnecessary talk so we can keep track of that. And yeah, just work with us here.
People were asking about Chaos Cannon.
That's a good idea. As we're working, I'll just kind of monologue. This cannon, to my knowledge, was pioneered by us at Whiskey Brigade, and we've aptly named it the Whiskey Cannon. I guess you could aim in the opposite direction, as long as you're not aiming at other people. This guy in the back, try not to fire this here. Alien chub. And that cannon's gonna backfire, sir.
My
Yeah.
Minecraft crashed.
Yep, try and kind of follow this V format we're going with. Nick, do you want to help him set up somewhere? Gone 52, you're aiming in the wrong direction. Thank you.
Okay, guys, just a note. I'm going to let you guys go as long as you need to up until the point of 5:30. So I'm going to give you all that time, okay?
Thank you, sir.
And
Sounds
if you
good.
finish early, you can dismiss. Just wanted to let you know you have until 5:30.
Sorry, just a question. Aren't the next classes supposed to start at 5?
They start at 5:15, but it'll have to be a little bit late.
Okay.
Yeah, we had a bit of a delay, so I mean, I
Okay.
don't mind at all.
Feel free to continue. Thanks.
Cat Lover, if you want a chance of being unbanned, just go over to the help desk. You can find it at the top of your mumble, and there will be someone over there that can help you out. Just tell him your situation, and he might unban you if he thinks it's reasonable.
All right, let's let the teachers go ahead. If you need to talk to anybody personally, just message them in a text. Go ahead.
Yeah. So as you guys are doing this, I'll try and cover some things I may have forgotten. Cannon theory. A lot. You'll see a lot of people on YouTube with really high-powered cannons. Oh, this one fires 40,000 blocks, and that's completely impractical. It truly is. The largest map I've ever seen was what BOA at maybe 300 blocks. I don't know. You'll never need a really huge railgun. You never need it. Lava does work to absorb your TNT's block damage. However, lava can activate your TNT. So, I mean, I guess in a pinch you completely could use lava, but you have to be mindful of that.
Another consideration is that it does spread slowly, and sometimes it won't spread quickly enough to actually mute all the blocks.
Yeah, if you have your source block kind of behind some of your shots. How do you go further? Well, just work with this for now. There's other types of cannons. This should be fine for what you're going to be doing. I know you guys that are further back aren't going to be hitting the wall, but 16 blocks is typical void lane length, and these cannons are well capable of doing that.
Some of these cannons are hitting other cannons.
Careful,
it's
guys.
mostly just this guy.
Okay, so if you guys want to meet me at the demonstration cannon, which was blown up, I'll show you guys a little upgrade to the whiskey cannon. And yeah, if you guys remember where the demonstration one was, I'll show you an upgrade. And I'll give it a couple seconds for you guys to gather up, and I'll teach you about the double shot with this. You know, and I'm teaching you specifically about this cannon just because I can't get in to the vast number of cannons and cannons that are yet to be invented. I mean, anything is possible, and there's certainly plenty of things that haven't been done yet. So yeah, everyone who's interested should be here by now. So this is the basic cannon that I showed you guys, and the cannon that you guys were hopefully working with. So the simple addition of one block here and one block here.
Parker's AFK. Oh god.
Alright everyone, reconnect, and I'll give that a couple minutes as well. Reconnect. If you need to be pulled back in, just let us know. Keep chat to a minimal at this point, and let us fix this situation. Sorry everyone.
Parker's AFK, what do we do?
That's what I was saying before you left. What do we do? Oh no!
Where's Any? Is Any in here?
Anyoneers is in orange, I believe.
Well, the portal should still work, right? This is the blue room.
They're disabled though, so we don't wanna...
Someone,
Oh,
if you guys need to, just go ahead and move. Maybe build yourself a platform somewhere. There are going to be troublemakers, so I mean, if try and get away from them if you can. If they persist bug you, then
whoops.
we'll deal with it. All right. Damn, a lot of people are gone. Okay, so for those who are still here, I'll show you guys the upgrade real quick. And I use the term upgrade loosely. In relation to this cannon, it is an upgrade. So let me go back to the default again. You simply add 2 blocks to the top. And so now another shot can be placed. So these 2, the charge, and then these 2, the shot. Who's working over there? I can't really show you it because I don't want to, shoot that Mario man over there. But if you want to go ahead and practice this yourself, it's a nice upgrade. And there it goes. Okay. So yeah, if you guys want to go ahead and try that out and see how that works, you can. I'm going to rebuild the demonstration cannon in a different orientation, so next time it won't be as painful.
Rix, if you want to have a better position, probably the bottom platform would be best since they can't build there.
Yeah, that's true.
If anybody fires a cannon towards the instructor's cannon, I'm going to be banning you immediately.
Yeah, I understand misfires happen, but it is usually evident when misfires do happen. On this little platform down here, Stobo. And let me put it with the upgrade that it had already. There you go. Yep. Yeah, you do have to play with timing. There is a, I won't call it an exploit, but a little trick with timing as well that you may find in your experience. No, go ahead and just keep working with cannons if you want. Thank you, though. I appreciate it. Yeah, it seems a lot of people that came in here never really played with cannons, and they're awesome. Definitely something to have fun with. Master of Redstone, that's completely ridiculous. But yes, go ahead. You can. Any cannon is subject to modification. So, where are you, Rooster?
You can probably TP to him if you want.
Oh yeah, that's right, huh? Yeah, this is just a tuned-up version of the basic cannon. Don't add charges in there. Get that guy, Georgie Porridge or whatever. Get that guy. For what reason? I'll never understand why people grieve. If you guys have a problem with someone, tell us about them and we'll try and watch them. Just bear with us and you can move. Alright, so for those who are still staying on course with the lesson, if you want to come down to the instructor platform, we can show you the next upgrade. Wait, not yet, hold on. We gotta show them.
My bad. I thought that was what you were doing.
Alright, yeah, that is what we're doing. And this is gonna be a lot more complex. There are not many cannons that really utilize active moving TNT, and you'll see. This is a very technical cannon. A lot of skill is involved when firing this. And for you more advanced cannon users, you should like this. So, I'll assume everyone who wants to see it is here now. We'll get started with the next upgrade. For those of you who are following the lesson plan, you got to experience the double shot. It's got a bit more destructive power. The TNT work in unison, and just their shockwaves are kind of added together, as opposed to just, well, I'm not even going to talk about the shockwave theory that I barely understand. But yeah, you got to see the double shot, 2 times power, amazing. So the second upgrade here is simply adding 2 more pillars in front of the first one, and then another block to house the TNT. So your shot is just doubled at this point. So with that said, we'll go ahead and show you some of the firing methods for this one. So now instead of 2 button presses, you have 3. And we'll go ahead and just do a basic upper shot right here. Or do you want me to do it, Sugoi?
Yeah, go for it. You shoot it.
Alright, we'll do an upper shot.
You know which ones you're doing?
Yeah. Alright, redstone. Here we go. So I'll do an upper shot here. You may want to get more towards the... Please don't do that. You may want to get out towards where the shots are going so you can kind of see what this does. And you can watch me activate it or operate it later. So for now, we'll go. Here we go. That didn't happen how I wanted it.
I think there's a bit of server lag that's causing...
Let's try that. This should do it. So you see the shots fly out together, and the first one detonates, and the second one is propelled in a direction, as well as detonating itself. And this can be reversed to allow another shot to go downwards. That wasn't it, but you get the point.
That was the up one again. You said that as I was firing it.
However, the downward shot is where the cannon gets a bit difficult, because once you activate the front charge, the back one can be blocked by the active TNT. So it requires a bit of speed, a little bit of aim, and it's really complex and it needs to be played with. But by adjusting the timing on anything that you're doing, you're going to adjust the shot, and sometimes changing it dramatically. So what you saw was the upward shot, which is where we activate the front charge first, or the front shot first, and then the back charge second. And by doing that, it allows the second... Cut the mic, please. It allows the second shot to get propelled upwards by the first one. And so now we're going to invert that, and the first shot will propel the second one downwards. And you might be able to think of some very tactical uses for this, and which is why I'm showing you this one. It's very basic. It can be upgraded as needed. It's quick to assemble. And
Seth, could you mute your mic?
Yeah, sorry.
One of the key points is that this doesn't use any redstone. And as you might find, sometimes redstone isn't always available. So that's why we show you this one as well. And here we go. So with that one, you can aim down holes, all sorts of craziness. I'm not going to get into theory behind it, but it depends.
No, just use the ladder now.
Oh yeah, we'll do that. Alright.
Yeah, that'll be good. That'll really show him how much it really gets pushed down or can get pushed down.
So we'll do another upwards while using ladders, and then we'll do another downwards one using ladders.
Nope.
More delay on that? Yeah. So that was a really quick button press in relation... Who was that? Did you see who did that?
No.
I didn't get to see. I think it was
okay.
but it was a mistake.
Yeah, alright. That's fine. I didn't want to get into that. It's a bit more obscure, but I'll show you that in a minute if you give me a chance. So first, we'll do another upper shot. And I added a bit more delay between the shots this time. And I added too much delay. See, they kind of veer off from each other. So you gotta be careful sometimes. I mean, like I said, this needs to be played with, and there's plenty of scenarios when you shoot this. So I'll try not to fail on the downward shot now. Yeah.
What I'm thinking is maybe the ladders might is it the ladders that's affecting it?
It is. Yeah. Later in the shot, it is the ladders. So it doesn't work as well as it does with the slabs. But I forgot who mentioned it. But I'll tell you about the kind of the third firing block, and that I think is attributed to Disco for discovering it. Yeah. I believe it was Disco. Seth Bling does have a video on this, so you may have seen it if you're a fan. But there's fences here, and the fences, as you might remember, have a kind of larger block size. They're actually 1.5 blocks tall as far as their collision box goes. And so you see the water flowing over that. It's quite nasty. The pressure plates do nothing more than stop that. Honestly, this last one isn't really necessary, but for aesthetics, I always put it in. Yeah, that's the guy we kicked. He came back. All right.
Who was he?
Look, I banned him.
Was he on band?
I suppose.
I don't think so.
Yeah, he poured lava. Okay. Alright, avoid the lava if you need to. The pistol cannon's hard to demonstrate in this aspect.
I'll get rid of it.
So, yeah, the fences and pressure plates are kind of a more tuned up version of the slabs. They have roughly the same, they have a similar arc, but there's a lot less resistance when the shockwaves hit this. And so you'll see a lot more of a distance shot with these. All right, someone press my button.
Is there someone griefing?
It seems so.
If anyone catches griefers, tell us. They'll get banned.
That last one was pushing it. That could have blown up in my face. So, yeah, server lag might have played a part in that and everything. I'll go into that later, Joey. But yeah, there's plenty of little things, and subtle nuances that can be found with cannons. The shots are short with this because it's only a 2-charge cannon, whereas the basic is 3. 3 is more often than not more than you'll ever need. Yeah, so we usually go with 2. Also, with the basic cannon, I said earlier that it had a really inefficient ratio. It shoots 1 TNT, but uses 3 to do so. And, you know, TNT is very limited at times, so that's a really unideal number to work with, considering how lacking one TNT can be. So with the upgraded whiskey cannon, it does, you know, for the most part, anything the basic cannon can do at a much more efficient rate. And who is doing that? Anyways, it's a 1-to-1 ratio, and so, you know, shot per shot, you're wasting a lot less of your TNT with propulsion and using it a lot more to, you know, destroy. And you know, sure, this selection was a bit impartial, or partial, biased.
Rix, we're about to move on to the next class in about 5 minutes, so just try to wrap it up.
Yep.
Maybe take some questions.
Yep. Segoy, go ahead and build an inferno where this one is, and I'll answer any questions I can. I'll avoid some, but I'll try and answer as best I can. You'll see. Any questions?
I don't remember how the. Yeah, okay.
I don't have any torches on me. How do you make the shots short? You can adjust the firing block. You can have a really short timing, and you'll have your TNT detonate sooner. If you try one time, are we getting lag? Yep. If you try one time to activate your shot right after detonating your charge, you'll have it detonate kind of frighteningly close. This class isn't to showcase your, you know, groundbreaking cannons. This is to teach people things, so enough with that.
Yeah, I'm lagging. I can't even make this thing.
I'll go ahead and finish it.
I finally popped out of that.
One more. Alright, so, yeah, we'll show you a bit more exotic and far less useful cannon. Something I've been dying to use in a match, but I haven't really found the time or place. This is what I call the Inferno Cannon. It's a 3-charged 7-shot cannon, and it's got a really nice digging effect. It's really hard to see on this, but if you remember the construction of it, maybe get a screenshot and try building it on your own, and it's something to listen to. I might have missed some questions, so last minute we'll try and get some more in, if anyone has any to pose. Alright. So, in closing, I hope a lot of you guys find your way to the RFW community. RMCT is something to check out. I hope you find a team, you know, and I hope you have a real passion for cannons, because there's always something to find. I was gonna get all, you know,
Cannons are
philosophy.
becoming such a crucial part to RFW now too.
Yep. So we'll go ahead and we'll close out on that note. For those of you who are going to be joining me for archery, I'll see you then. I'll see you shortly.
Thanks, Brixiat.
Yeah, thank you.
Thanks for teaching that. I think a lot of people learned a lot of stuff there.
Yeah, sorry it was a bit haphazard and ranting at times, but I was thinking 30 times faster than I could talk. I don't know yet. I haven't been assigned my color. Try requesting if you want to join me.
I think they're kind of randomizing the colors so that people don't jam into one room.
don't worry about repeaters. Seldom will you ever have repeaters available. And when I say seldom, I can't think of a single situation where they were provided except for the one in BOA. So don't worry about overcomplexifying things. A lot of people were using completely ridiculous things I saw. You'll never want to use a brewing stand for your firing block. Almost always when you have something better available. So just kind of try and see through the ridiculous stuff. Yeah, don't forget I said that.
Just a note here. Just a note here. Classes should be ending pretty soon here. You can have like 2 minutes for maybe a really quick Q&A, but we have to get this get it back over to archery for the last class. Seth, you'll be streaming Rixiot again for his archery class in yellow.
Great.
I'll move you.
His class is over, by the way.
Rix, you're done with?
Yeah. Closed it out. Everybody said they love me. It's cool.
All right, that's good. That's good. Okay. Just give it like 2 minutes before I close down the server if you want to ask any last questions, and I'll have people stream back in the lobby, and we'll get started on the archery at 5:45.
All right.
Yeah, I hope you guys learned something, you guys. I do have a YouTube channel. I have one video.
Yeah.
Such a fantastic video.
It is. It's nice. Yeah, just YouTube Rixiot. You'll find me.
Oops.